Oh my God. The driving over the July 4th weekend was horrendous. Something's happening. It was such a slowdown. Normally, when I drive from 3 in the morning until 11 in the morning, I get a ride assigned to me before I drop off the passenger that's in my car. It's like that, like that, like that. That has stopped. That's now a rarity. What happens now is I drop somebody off and I'm driving around waiting for a ride. And that's very unusual. And that really has slowed down my ability to make the revenue that I want to make over the weekend. So what this video is about is 5 practical things that you can do to adjust and adapt. We are drivers, my brothers and sisters, and we adapt. So fear not, there are things you can do. And I'm going to share with you 5 things that I personally do when something like this happens. This isn't the first slowdown, and it won't be the last slowdown. So relax, sit back, and at the end, I'm going to share with you my number 1 works every time strategy for a slowdown. All that and a lot more coming up. Let's get into it. Hey everybody, it's Jay Crater with the RideShare Guy. Drinking a little coffee, a little bit of Joe. All right. By way of background, we are in the middle of a recession. Prices are coming down. There are less jobs. There's less money to be spent. And as a result, people are spending less money on things like Uber rides. So what that means is that, well, that's one part of it. The other part of it is that there are more people who are thinking, how can I make a little extra money? I know, I got a car, I'll become an Uber driver on the weekends. And as a result, we have a weekend like what happened on July 4th, where the rides weren't just popping like normal, right? And on top of that, maybe Uber and Lyft aren't offering you as great of bonuses as before because they have more drivers, so they don't need to retain you. Their desire to retain you isn't as strong. So there's quite a few different things going on, but fear not, there are some solutions. So I'm going to jump into 5 things that I have found over the last 7 years that have helped me to turn the tide of a slowdown. So number 1 is optimize your schedule. So what does that mean? Well, there's 2 parts to that. One is optimize your schedule so that you're taking advantage of any bonuses that you could get. The other way you can optimize your schedule is drive when the demand is the highest. So I just told you I'm driving from 3 until 11 in the morning. For me to optimize my schedule would be better for me to start at midnight and drive until 8 in the morning. Because at 1 o'clock and at 2 o'clock, Uber offers some pretty fantastic per ride bonuses, like $3.50 per extra ride. And that really is a wonderful incentive. So that's something for me to look at, whether I'm wanting to do that to make that extra money or not. But optimizing your schedule, looking at it and being a little more scientific about it, because for me, my normal drive time of 3 until 11 isn't giving me as much as I need. So I'm seriously considering bumping up 3 hours and catching that late night crew that tips better and getting more bonuses. Number 2, really offer exceptional customer service. What happens when you offer exceptional customer service? You get more tips. So what is exceptional customer service? Having a clean car, driving smooth, having a nice conversation, playing some music that works, having your car smell good. These are the basic things that we've gone over and over and over again. We actually have a course that Harry and I did that teaches you the basics. Okay, so offer exceptional customer service and you'll get more tips. And that helps to offset any kind of a slowdown. Number 3, focus on efficiency. So what does that mean? Well, in my case, after I drop somebody off and I don't have a ride, I tend to drive around, right? And that's not very efficient because I'm just burning gas. If I just pull over and park, I turn my car off and just, listen to a podcast and just wait for the next ping, I wouldn't be burning as much gas. So that's one way I can be more efficient with my time, right? So look at how you're spending your time when you're driving and determine how you can be more efficient. And that way you can save some money which will make your overall profit stronger. Okay, kind of dovetailing into that is cost management. Number 4, cost management. So where's the cheapest gas that you can get? All right. So in my case, it used to be my corner gas station, which right now is $4.60 a gallon. And as I'm driving around now, because I'm becoming more aware of how much I'm spending because of the slowdown, I'm seeing that there are gas stations that offer it at $4.25. That's 40 cents. 40 cents for a 15-gallon tank, that's what? That's like $6. So $6 every time I fill up my tank that I could be saving. Maybe over a weekend, that's like $20, right? Of savings that I could have if I just, go to where the gas is the cheapest. How much are you paying for your car insurance? Could you get cheaper car insurance? That's another place you could look to cut your expenses. So the more we can cut our expenses, the more our profit gets bigger. Number 5 is maintain a positive mindset. So expect nothing from Uber and Lyft, and you'll be okay. And that's really the mindset that works. And the number one thing that always works for me is to realize that you can just drive a few more hours and make up any difference that a slowdown gives you. So for example, on my driving, if I drive an extra hour a day, that can pretty much make up for the slowdown that occurred for me over the 4th of July. I will just drive a few more hours, and that takes care of it, right? So that's the mindset, is that I'm not a victim of this. What I can do, there's certain things I can do, and one thing I can always definitely do is drive a little bit more, okay? So that's the mindset you need to have, not fear and gloom and doom that, oh my God, the slowdown is real, this recession is real, I'm feeling it. There are things you can do. So how did I do on the 4th of July weekend? So what you're looking at is my payout summary. Lyft, the devil Lyft, is not offering me any bonuses, so I'm driving exclusively for Uber, which, as you can see, is just fine. They're offering me a nice bonus. Let's see, so I made $90 in promotions, $66 in tips, and a total of $661, and I did that in about 20 hours. So it looks like I made about $33 an hour. So my goal is to get $30 an hour. So I'm still kind of above my goal. But prior to this, I was making between like 36 and 40. So it's come down. It's come down. So your per hour is going to come down. And then if you want to put in more hours, then you can make up the difference in your revenue. So key takeaways. So with the falling demand, that can make things a little more difficult for us, right? So I've listed 5 things that you can do to make an immediate impact on your ability to generate revenue. The number one strategy is just realize you can always drive a few more hours, right? I'm going to really consider this weekend coming up, starting at midnight and driving throughout the night. And the night driving is very edgy, and sometimes you get people who are a little inebriated, but they like louder music, so I can play some Led Zeppelin, and it's kind of actually energizing. So I might give that a try. I might take some of my own advice. So of those things that resonated with you, make those adjustments. We're continuously making adjustments based on bonuses, based on where we can make the most money in our area, things like that. So you're in charge. It's your business, and you can do with it whatever you like. So that's my invitation to you. All right. I want to say thanks for watching the video. This is Jay Crater with the RideShare Guy. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. You go out and have a great day. Go tell somebody you love them, and be safe out there. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.